another $2,000 1v1 tournament, and there was actually another Ezio.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
I actually can't, because especially of how bad people think Ezio. I think he's a great character. But, you know what, we got the characters wrong, but we got the core ideas right. We got one weapon on each character right. We got that great sword in hand from Sandstorm. I think we last saw this, like, Magyar with community colors. Oh my, oh no. Oh, he touched ledge! Wow. But it's, oh, it took weapon away. Does not look good, and that's confirmed.
Down air.
As I was saying, we got the great... Oh, it's okay. Great sword on Sandstorm, classic. And we also, there's no axe, but there is still that sword that I was talking about on Brawlhalla.
Yeah, I mean, Pugsy definitely gonna stick with one of those really solid weapons. Sword, I don't think has ever been in like a bad spot, and still really good at getting knockouts with Sandstorm with this great sword. I mean, would you rather have a good sword? Oh my goodness!
And a reversal! Holy smokes! Maybe the real great sword was the friends you made along the way.
You didn't even let me get my joke out. I was gonna say, would you rather have a good sword or a great sword?
Great sword.
But I mean, Pugsy definitely showed us wrong.
I'd rather have a great good sword than a good great sword. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're trying to confuse us.
Anyway, Sandstorm getting another stomp recovery, confirming that stock up. It's gonna be sword on sword gameplay, and this neutral's looking really, you know, back and forth. But I just think it's Sandstorm's getting those confirms on the ledges to really make sure that he takes the lead.
Sandstorm is always able just to find multiple hits in a row. A nice gravity cancel down like there. Utilizing those gravity cancel finishers. I love seeing that, dude. They're instant attacks that deal a ton of damage with a lot of force.
And it's
I'm surprised. Oh,
he tried to be that guy, but sometimes he can't.
You're not that guy.
But also the GC downlight, it's another, you know, stacked option. It's a get off me that kills, kind of like I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I mean you always want a stacked option. A nice nice downlight into side light finisher there for Sandstorm. That's gonna be game number 1.
Do you think there's gonna be any swaps coming out here?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, the Ezio, yeah, sure, it's pretty good. Orb has kind of gone under that radar, and sword is always pretty solid. But yeah, I was expecting it. That Brawlhalla is definitely gonna come out. It has to cut down that Magyar defense so quickly. With the axe, it's definitely possible here.
I think the Ezio was a good experimental pick. Maybe see how the orb is, but when it comes right down to it, just your tried and true pick of, you know, that Brawlhalla or that Finn in this circumstance is gonna be what Pugsy is sticking to.
I mean, you got if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No,
and we've seen time and time again, Pugsy playing very well with that Brawlhalla.
Got that clarinet in hand, kind of like a SpongeBob and Adventure Time crossover. Love to see it.
Dude, this game is goofy. We got an Adventure Time character with a SpongeBob weapon. What more could you ask for?
And he's fighting versus a suit of armor of 100 souls. This is the game we play.
This is Brawlhalla. Oh, he's got this.
He's got
shovel,
the.
or not shovel.
It's spatula. The spatula.
I said shovel.
All right. Watching gameplay earlier, people were playing with shovels as axes. Makes sense.
Dude.
Anyway.
Oh. Stop recovery.
Another. Oh
side.
My God.
Sandstorm trying to get this corner guard, did not find the knockout there. Pugsy able to get around. However, Sandstorm back at it again with this great sword. Not gonna go for any finisher. Gonna get back to stage and reset.
We never think of Sandstorm as like the hammer guy, but his hammer's kind of nice. Coming from a hammer appreciator, Sandstorm was a crazy good hammer.
I know you were loving Java's hammer, and I believe we might actually see a little bit of Java later.
I think we will.
But I think Guichu actually knocked him down to the bracket.
It's like a Galaxy Cup all over again.
Rematch, yeah, a little bit of a rematch there for Galaxy Cup, the first tournament of the year. But now we get this second tournament for North American 1v1's ground pound there for Pugsy. Can't Sandstorm make it back? They
touch. Doesn't get those recoveries back. Sticking to the axe. She opts to switch to the axe and then primes it up. So next weapon he gets will again be axe. So I guess he's putting a lot of faith in this axe, especially coming from when he didn't play it last game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of a wake up call, kind of seeing what works, just testing those waters, and that's what's really cool about the off season. We'll see things that are like a little bit weird, but then they'll come back like, okay, this is interesting. This might work in actual in the actual competitive season, and that's kind of where off season kind of thrives. This is a little bit of a teaser of what's to come in winters.
I think oh my goodness, a nice clean 3-piece. Sandstorm had no dodge from G-seeing that D-Light, so Pugsy went for it all. And there, if you're playing Axe, after Sidelight Nair, if there's no dodge, you can either do 2 things. There's a jump read on recovery, or you can just go for that Sair. And I guess, take the 50-50 in one, and the Sandstorm, true combo, Dare, Nair, for a knockout. Last stocks, pretty even.
I think it looks pretty even. I mean, sure, Sandstorm's a little bit damaged, but that 10 defense. 10 defense versus, I think, 3. Or, I'm sorry, 9 defense versus
90,
3.
yes, I was about to say. Or 4, because Pugsy's on the plus stance.
Okay, let's see. I got everything wrong there.
It's alright, it's alright. Yeah,
Sandstorm could not get the dodge in read. It's unfortunate there, but
Sair.
Pugsy.
Oh!
Pugsy might take his game.
2 Sairs. D-Light Sair, D-Light recovery. He's looking for a finisher here. Oh, there it is! GC D-Light cleans up the Storm. 1-1.
Dude, he's like, get that dust out of here. It's time for the sweep.
Yeah, and they take no time, no swaps, right into game 3.
Yeah, I mean, they want to play, so let them play. I mean, it's 2 really high-skilled players, and I mean, if they want to just keep running it, they're gonna keep running it. I mean, they've done this for years. This ain't nothing new to them. Sure, they might be fighting each other again. Not the normal, but hell, if that's gonna stop them from playing the game, I don't know what's going to.
Looks like, they're starting on their comfort weapons. Sandstorm with that greatsword throws it away. Maybe he wants that hammer. I've never seen Sandstorm throw away a hammer. Sorry, a greatsword for a hammer, but maybe he's really feeling that them stomps and them nairs. And it's really paying off.
Yeah, I mean, you can also afford to kind of throw away weapons and pick and choose. But that down sig, great job there by Pugsy. Gonna send Sandstorm off the side. Neutral light, still not enough to do too much. Sandstorm gonna get back to stage. Not much of a ledge guard there by Pugsy. No. Sandstorm kind of got back a little bit free. D-Light's there for Pugsy, trying to find this knockout. Just lets him get back.
I was noticing that Pugsy keeps sending him off stage and then doesn't confirm. I guess he gets it there, but he just keeps letting him back, it seems, for free. Maybe he's scared of Sandstorm's offstage prowess. Those unarmed dares we saw him lose to an unarmed dare last game, or 2 games ago. This game goes so quickly.
Stomps there for Sandstorm, and that's gonna be that stomp. Yeah, and I don't think Pugsy's wrong for fearing the offstage of Sandstorm. I mean, obviously Sandstorm has the experience with the scythe, with the gauntlets, with that hammer too. So it's definitely a wise choice to try and remove unneeded pressure. In those kind of areas.
Looking pretty even, but again, what is that? I don't know, Pugsy. Fear, you got to be confident when you play against you. Once you think you can't beat them, that's when it starts to go downhill. I really want to see Pugsy start using, oh my goodness, a 3-piece, but utilize his weapon. Look at Sandstorm going unarmed off stage. He's just so confident versus Pugsy off stage.
Pugsy now with axe in hand has to build up a little bit more damage. Downer for Sandstorm, not gonna knock off of the ceiling, but it's definitely really close. I think both players are nearing knockout percentage. Nice stomps there for Sandstorm. I want to hear your opinion on the stomps there. What do you think about it?
As a whole?
Yeah, just as a whole.
It's the greatest combo ever invented. Period, hands down. I think it's really core to the hammer kit. Sometimes can be abused, but what's a weapon without an abusable move? You know what I mean? I think it's just a great move, and I can't wait to see how Sandstorm continues to utilize it going in this next stock. He's taking a big lead here. Pugsy in the deep orange, and Sandstorm, he's still thriving. Oh my god, another Sair. Every move on hammer is basically plus 20 damage. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Pugsy's struggling to find any knockouts, and that's kind of awkward for Sword and Axe, because normally you find anything. Tried reading that dodge, but didn't do anything. Neutral light, that's gonna knock out there. Wow, that low defense, not great there for Pugsy.
I got super excited when he did the recovery. I thought he was gonna go off, but then all I was left with is disappointment. This is so sad.
And you know what? It might be sad, but listen, we got a lot more Brawlhalla coming. So if this set isn't your thing, you know what? Maybe next set will be your thing. And if that one's not good enough, just wait till the next one.
Oh yeah,
we got a lot more stuff coming out. So trust me, it's gonna be good.
No swaps going into Game 4.
Did you anticipate a swap?
I thought, I actually didn't. The only thing that I thought was going to swap was last game. I thought Sandstorm was going to get off the Magyar. Because I think he thinks Magyar is a troll pick. If I'm not mistaken, when in an interview when he won the Steel Series tournament, he asked his friend what should he play, and the guy was like, what's the worst character? And that's why Sandstorm went Magyar in Steel Series. And now I feel like he's just, it's doing so well, but I don't know. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sandstorm losing the wall slip. Pugsy couldn't
get
capitalize.
Punished. Oh,
never punished. Never punished.
Oh my goodness. You cannot be letting that happen.
No, not at all. Sandstorm had the read once again, just didn't go for it. Didn't pull the trigger. Another grab to cancel D-Light.
Dodging in. Doesn't get punished for it, but he finds that scoop off the top of the stage. Sandstorm, 2 stocks away from moving on and sending Pugsy to the lower bracket.
Now Brawlhalla tournaments work off of a 2-bracket, elimination style. So if you lose in winner's side, you go to loser's side. If you lose in loser's side, you're done. It's double elimination, so you have to lose twice. Pugsy tried to go for that down air. Not going to find it. Sandstorm trying to get a corner guard going, but just little avail there. Stomp down air.
Getting so much work being put in on the GC stomps. And you were talking about, I was talking about stomp earlier. I just think, if you want to really up your hammer gameplay, everyone in Twitch chat, really start utilizing GC stomp, especially, if you're looking for kills. It's true at low percents to GC stomp into Nair, and at higher percents you can do GC stomp stomp Sair. Oh my goodness.
The reversal. No. Sandstorm got above it and said, alright, you're done there. Goodbye. So you were saying this Magyar is a little bit of a troll pick, but with the place that Hammer and Greatsword are in right now, do you think that's still true?
Every second I watch every time Sandstorm is doing, a new oh my goodness. But long story short, every time I see Sandstorm doing something really great with Magyar, I think it's less and less of a troll pick, and I think at the end of the day, it's a great pick. Because when you can play every weapon, why not just play the one you're having the most fun with? And it looks like he's having a lot of fun on this Magyar with these recoveries, and I just feel like he's just having fun.
Yeah, and that's what Brawlhalla's about. Sure, they're competing for money, but you gotta have fun in a game. If you don't have fun, then you just get completely burnt out and want to quit. And I think it's definitely great to take breaks. Sandstorm took a break themselves, and look at this. Almost about to take this set. This game 4, so Stomp Sair not gonna be enough to knock out.
I'd say one more.
Uno mas.
If it's near the ledge, one more. If it's in the middle of this, there it is! Sandstorm with a GC Stomp Sair takes out Pugsy in 3-1 fashion, sending Pugsy to the lower bracket and moving Sandstorm to
our top 8.
Our top 8. Wow.